I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. These from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Piney Green.
What's good, it's Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back at it again with a brand new video. And today, we're going to be talking about some news that just came out a couple of days ago. And for some of y'all who came to my live stream a few days ago talking about Cam being cut by the Panthers, you know that I had some SD card issues and I have to go buy another one. But right now, I'm not really sure how I feel about going to Walmart, Target, or Best Buy right now and people being around me and whatnot for an SD card when I can do these videos right here on the webcam, you feel me? So it may be slightly less quality than before, but we're still going to work through it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and make that move sometime very soon. But for the time being, we'll do these videos like this right here. And let's get to this news about Zach Kerr being signed to the Panthers. Now, Zach is he's a DT, defensive tackle, who is more of a depth piece kind of guy. Last year, PFF rated him at a 69.5, so at a 69-70 kind of guy. A guy who will give you some production, all right? A guy who's pretty much going to be our Kyle Love, maybe our Vernon Butler kind of dude. A guy who's going to be in there for maybe 25, 30, 33% of the snaps. Come in, come out, periodically, situationally, depending on how tired guys are. Maybe there's a different look we have for different guys. Zach Kerr is not going to be the guy who's out there for the most part. He is not going to be what we think or expect to be a game changer, but he's also not getting paid game changer money. He has a 2-year deal that's worth about $3 million. That's actually, I mean, honestly, I got to say, that's a great deal. That is great value for a guy who's been pretty solid in his role over the past several years. 2 years, $3 million, you really can't beat that. It really sounds to me like it's probably going to be a 1-year deal with another option on the back end of it. But this is a cheap deal for what I consider to be pretty solid depth here. You really aren't breaking the bank. You're not going to get a ton of production here. His last 4 years, 19 tackles, 19, 33, and 19. Not a lot of sacks over the past 4 years. He's only had about 5 sacks. But he's a guy who comes in relief, doesn't get too many snaps, but can hold the fort down for those several plays a game where you have your main guys, whether it's KK Short or if we do pick up Derrick Brown in the draft, maybe. That's in case, if Isaiah Simmons isn't available or Jeffrey Okudah, who are both guys who I would maybe put above Derrick Brown at this point, especially Okudah, because we have no secondary at all, in my opinion, at this very moment. So I think signing a guy who is going to be a depth piece, especially with Gerald McCoy being gone, we probably won't get Kyle Love back. We know that we don't have Bruce Irvin. A lot of these guys in the front seven aren't there anymore. And we still have guys who are going to be there who are more defensive ends. So we don't really have an interior of the D-line. So this is not a bad deal in my opinion. 2 years, $3 million for steady as she goes kind of production when guys come out the game. I have no problem with this at all. And if we happen to get some big time unexpected production out of this guy, then hey, that's just an added bonus. But for right now, what he is a placeholder. A guy's going to be there as a as backup, as depth. So you need that, and I guess it helps us to not have to use a 5th or a 6th round pick on an interior D lineman. This may open up the back end of the draft for us, and no one really cares about the 5th, 6th, and 7th round picks, even though you can get good value out of those. But maybe not having a guy you need to draft later on in the draft for backup roles and depth pieces, maybe you can package those picks together and maybe move up to the 4th, which there are definitely going to be some high impact players in the 4th round of the draft this year. So the way I see it, this is a good pickup just in terms of it just being a good backup guy at a spot we need help at. We were one of the worst teams. I'm not even saying the right. I'm lying to you. We were the worst team in run defense, all right, brother? We need to do something, anything. You show up to the field in pads and cleats, you already doing more than we had on the field last year, bro. So we appreciate you already. Just be healthy. That's all I want to use. Be healthy. Just be healthy. Anyway, man, that's all I got for you What are your thoughts on Zach Kerr? Thoughts on his performance? Thoughts on him coming to the scheme? What do you expect out of him? And is 2 years for $3 million a really good deal for the team or not? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.